What's up, guys? Appreciate you being here. Let me drop the invite link so you can come up if you would like to. There you go. Shannon, Carl, Mitchell. Shannon, hey, Carl. You hush. I'm just going to pin that. And Randy is also in here. Thanks for coming by. And Steve. I didn't see you before, Steve. Where you been? But yeah, if one of you or a couple of you want to come up, hang out for a while. Mr. Kyle, Mr. Bobby. Just got done premiering a crabbing video. I don't know if you were there for that or not, but another good trip. I'm going to show you guys a video. Get here. Share screen. Hey, Marcia, welcome in. Saturday in a nearby town from here, they always, every year they have a it's called Function for Junction. It's a old car show, and they had a wreck on Saturday. That's what I'm trying to share here. Let's see. That might be a little loud. Let's knock that back a notch. See if I can share that now. There, you can see that, right? Yeah. Okay. Check this out. Yeah, that didn't work out so well for him. What's up, John? It's a bunch of old cars that are doing a cruise. They shut down the whole street for everybody to get through. And that motorcycle, there was a gang at the bar, and they left the bar on a road they're not supposed to be on. And they had a collision. Not good. What's up, Charlie? Bernie? Can you guys hear and see okay? Or at least good enough that good enough for who it's for? You took Nina to Rib Crib. I know it exactly, John. They said the driver of the motorcycle walked away with just a broken arm. They hauled the lady off in the meat wagon, so I don't know what happened to her, but who's coming up? That little bass was awesome. That thing was about as big as a bait, man. Yeah, I think that lady was knocked out. There wouldn't be much to do, Bobby, on that one. Freeze the thing and make a mold. I got some pretty nice ones, though, for the creek. I know John's going to laugh at me, but I got some real nice ones in the creek the other night. They were big for that creek. Trying to get the glare off of it. There you can see it. It's a pretty good one. Get out of there. Okay, who's coming up? Yeah, I was guessing it around probably 3.5. I don't know. About 19 inches. The biggest one was. I'd tell Steve to come up, but he always falls asleep, so he's not very entertaining. Mitchell, I still never got those lures that you sent. Uh-oh, I better be careful. Shannon's laughing again. She's going to have sore sides. I did get a haircut
for a minute, Earl.
There you go. Somebody needs to.
Well, tomorrow I guess I'll go ahead and send you some more. I'll just FedEx them or UPS. Which works best for you, FedEx or UPS?
Doesn't matter to me.
Because apparently I just sent them. Huh?
That's kind of weird. They didn't come though.
Well, the first time I got them back, and this time I didn't get them. I didn't get them back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll just UPS you some or FedEx you some.
Okay.
That way we can do that thing.
Yep. Hey, Creel, welcome in.
Today was my anniversary, and I forgot until about 6 o'clock.
That's no good.
Well, but she forgot completely.
Oh, okay. That makes it better.
That's what Shannon was giving me a hard time about.
Yeah.
Because I had to hurry and hop off of another live that we were on, and hurry into town, got her flowers, got her a card, and then got. I text her and I was like, "Hey, what time do you get lunch tonight?" And she's like, 7. Why? I was like, "Well, come out to your car whenever you get a break, or when you get on your lunch. So she comes out there and she opens the door, and I have it all set on the center console. And she's like, "No, don't tell me I forgot this year again." So,
how long have you been married?
we've been married for 13 years, and we've been together for 15 or 16 years.
Yep, that's good. We're coming up. Well, we just passed our 19th. So
She's remembered one time in the whole time we've been married.
well, you got it easy.
Well, so the last like 5 years, what I've done is I've put it up in the closet, like everything that I get her, I'll put it up in the closet, and then right when we're going to bed, she'll come in there like all big headed because she looked up on the wall and seen, when we this sign that someone made us for our wedding, and she'll be like, "Well, you forgot." It's like, no, look in the closet.
Steve says that you're a bad boy, but you got to remember Steve's old enough. He's about to the point where he's going to start forgetting too.
Well, at least I remembered. She didn't remember at all.
Right, exactly. Yeah, my wife got aggravated at me one year for forgetting her birthday. I didn't forget. I was just a day late. I was thinking it was on, say, Thursday instead of Wednesday. So I didn't forget she had a birthday. I just thought that the date was one day later than it was.
Yeah.
So,
my wife's birthday, if I forget it, it's on Valentine's Day. So
yeah,
I would that makes it easy. But I don't know, with the kids and everything going on, she always like my birthday, like, and holidays were never important to me growing up.
Yeah.
Just because we were dirt poor, so you didn't really get anything anyway,
Right.
And so to me it doesn't bother me, but to my wife and my kids, they're really important for them to get something.
Yeah. Because you're not dirt poor.
Yeah, I guess.
I just had to throw that in there.
Well, so I definitely married up, and my wife's from Germany.
Oh
So her family owns quite a bit of stuff over there, and then they didn't really care for me at first until they realized that I fix stuff for a living, because Americans just throw stuff away. We don't fix anything. That was their whole deal, and they show up and I'm working on the old 3-wheel tractors. I'm tearing it down and restoring it, and her grandpa after that, he just absolutely loved me.
Yeah. Randy. Anybody looking for a used wife cheap?
Did you catch Randy's live earlier?
No. I was at work. I saw that he was live. But
he went pretty quick. I think he was a little nervous.
Yeah. I would be too if I was him. No.
he was trying to talk, and Shannon was yelling at him and just had him all flustered.
At least he didn't fall asleep.
Steve is never going to live that down.
I know. Hey, Creel, did you see Stanley on my video? I didn't yell at him like you do, but he was on there. Whole bunch of Stanleys were. I think by the time we're done with this live, I'll probably be very, very close to my 150,000 views on my channel.
Hey, Earl.
Yep.
So on Saturdays, Skinner Farms and I are doing that deal to highlight a channel.
Yep.
One day, if you want to hop on there and talk about your channel and stuff, that'd be awesome. Maybe not this weekend. I think we're pretty full, but just whenever something works out for you.
I'm not sure. Saturdays are my fishing days, so I'm not sure when
Well,
it'll work. We can
maybe we
maybe
can pre-record it or something.
or we could do it next winter too, like
Yeah.
when things slow down around here. But I don't know if I'll be quite there. I needed 662 more views when it updated yesterday, and that's not counting anything that happened today on my new video and on this live. So I usually have 100 and over 100 on the lives when I'm done, and I might not quite make it this time. But that little short that I did from Saturday, that thing got 1,400 views in 24 hours, or I mean less than 24 hours.
If I had a community tab or a live, put you on there.
I appreciate it.
Well, when I get
500.
3. I have to look.
3 something.
Yeah. So I've been at 370 for a long time. It keeps getting to 370 and then shooting back down. And right now it says 383.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's actually been at 380 for 3 or 4 days now, so it might stay.
Yeah. Marcia, I looked, or somebody looked that up one time, and it's a view as if you're on a video for more than 3 seconds.
I think they raised the time. I thought I'd seen somewhere.
Did they? They may have. I don't know.
It's not much more, but it's more than so.
Like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, because somebody did something.
Gotcha. Hey, Bud Files, welcome in. I didn't say hi to Woman Outdoors, but I waved at her when she came in.
Mitchell, you need to get your act together on your Saturday show. I was on time, Randy. I was 5 minutes early.
Miss Health and Beauty, welcome in. "20 seconds is what woman says.
It may be. I seen it. You know, like when you go on your computer on your analytics,
Yeah,
or like your dashboard. I mean, there was the little YouTube video deals that pop up top. I clicked on that, and that's where it was talking about it.
Yeah, but Marcia, it doesn't really help the channel if you only view it for that long, because the more engagement you have per video, including thumbs ups, comments, and that's about it, I guess, that you can have on a video. But that helps more. The engagement and the thumbs ups and the comments help. Hey, Derek, welcome in.
And it brings down your average view time too, whenever someone just watches it for just a couple seconds or minutes.
Yeah. Marcia, I have no recollection of any of that. I absolutely don't remember anything about chocolates. I must be getting old, but I don't remember that. To stick at least 30 seconds so I understand.
Yeah, I had to. Well, I don't know. So I went and watched 2 videos of Creel, of Florida living.
Yep.
The first time I subscribed to him, and then I had, for some reason, I was back on your live, and he popped up, and I clicked on him again, and I went to his videos, and it showed the 2 that I watched completely, and I wasn't subscribed anymore though.
Or were you on his actual channel?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, even on people I know, I get notifications from them. And I'll go watch their videos, and it says under the video that I'm not subscribed. But if I go to their channel, I'm subscribed with the bell rung.
Yeah. So like in the chat, I'll just click on them and go to their channel and subscribe, and then I'll set and let 2 videos play because someone said I'm not on the channel long enough. So I started letting 2 whole videos play and giving them a thumbs up. I don't know. I think YouTube is against small YouTube channels.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Cecilia, welcome in. And I waved to Freezer Bound again. Didn't call him out, but how you doing, Freezer Bound? Welcome in. Anyway, I don't pay too much attention if I'm not subscribed to Creels because, I mean, just because it's Creel. Creel does some amazing cooking videos, though.
Yeah, the one I just watched the other day, that he was cooking some fish. Man, it made me so hungry. I had to go eat lunch.
Yeah. Just see there. See what Creel says? He was saying that at the same time I said I don't subscribe to him. What's up, Richard? Welcome in. I don't know if Josh has been in here for very long or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, he was in here early.
Okay. Thought I'd said hi to him, but everything makes you hungry, Mitchell.
That's how I keep this girlish figure.
Uh-huh. I'm glad you're picking on Creel instead of you. Well, I got to pick on more than one person because you're so wimpy you can't take it all, Steve. Yeah, you're right, Ottercat. We'd turn you into a real trapper. Come on out. I'll turn you into a real trapper. Yellow.
I was on some lives the other night, and there were a bunch of people just trolling them.
Yeah.
Do you get very many pictures?
I used to get that. I don't a whole lot anymore, and I'm not sure why, but I must have come down in ranks or something. But my lives don't get over about 20, 25 people in them. Even as long as I've been doing them, they just don't get that many people in them. And I think some of the other channels, I'm not complaining because I think it's more interesting when you have only a few people in here talking because everybody gets included instead of being skipped over and stuff. But I say that, and I probably skipped over how many people in here. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm not doing it on purpose. But Woman Outdoors says they destroy hers. Yeah, I don't know. I used to get them almost every one, and I haven't had one. I think I had one in the last couple lives, but
the one that I was in the other day only had like 12 people in it. It was just hanging out with, I think Josh was in there.
Well, you got to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Quit getting sidetracked. You couldn't even get the whole front yard mowed, and you had to quit and go do something else.
The Landon wanted to ride the new mower.
I know you said that before you got on it.
Yeah.
I just had to you a hard time.
Well, my wife she's so mad because Landon, I mowed for maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes at best. And then Landon was out there just impatiently waiting to get on this brand new mower. And then he ran over something, and now the back right or left, the back left tire's flat. And now Nina's mad because she hadn't got to ride the new mower yet.
John, don't be bashing my story here. I mean, I had something good going on. You don't have to correct me. I mean, I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know you were talking about sunflowers, but it's all good. How did Ava place with her horse?
Yeah.
How did she place?
That's a bad deal. So the guy judging it, he had 6 students that were there, and every time they always place at the bottom when anybody else judges. Well, they didn't this time. Which it's okay because the other kids need to be able to place too, but it's just kind of frustrating. Ava wins everywhere else that she's gone, and this judge put her at the very bottom of every class. And the one class that he didn't judge, she wins.
Huh. Yeah.
Like the other horses that were there, because the horses get judged too. They were a bunch of nags. Like, I'd be embarrassed to ride them at a show, a big show like this was.
Yeah.
But you win some, you lose some, especially with someone's opinion is what's judging it, not a timed event.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch that one all the way through. I skipped through part of it, but yeah, that was a good video. I thought she did pretty well.
She did. I mean, that's the most frustrating part, because all of the parents came up to us because Ava hasn't been doing that Western pleasure stuff very often, very long, and said that she should have been at least second place in every class. And you got to take you got to take the wins with the losses.
Oh, come on. I don't know if you can see that from back there or not.
Not real well, Earl.
You have to zoom in on it then.
You need to get you one of those roll-around dry erase boards and hang it on it.
I really need to just make myself a stand for it where it's about right here.
Yeah, because you can see it right there pretty good.
Yeah. But I figured if I hold it up here, people can clip this part of it out if they want to see who all it is. Take a screenshot right now or something. And then you can go back and see them.
Yeah.
Anyway. I try to show it at least once every live just to get some people out there. Hey, Gray Wolf, welcome in. What you heard? I'm behind in the chat.
That's what I was trying to catch up with it too.
Because you got sidetracked?
I think he said Earl got sidetracked, not Mitchell.
I didn't get sidetracked. I knew what I was going for.
That Ottercat says that's perfect. Keep it there.
Big Skip in here? Somebody said something about Skip. That's perfect. Keep it there. Yeah, right. Hey, there's Raised Outdoors Arkansas.
I don't.
You don't what?
I don't see him on there. Oh,
Who,
now
Arkansas?
I do. Yeah, it just popped
Scouting
up.
every week. And then he says Gray Wolf.
I just see the one that says Gray Wolf.
There's one up at 7:00, 7 o'clock.
Love you, buddy.
Let me see.
Fresh from fishing vacation. There you go. That's what I was talking about, Cecilia. I need to make one or buy one and set it right there. That's what exactly what I had in mind.
Hey, Josh, text me. Nina is going to start making the magnets. She's buying all the equipment to do it. Sorry for that, Earl.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I went fishing. I went fishing so much last week.
Oh, well, go ahead and do it.
Now I just need to edit all the videos.
Yeah, Krill, we're fixing to start doing them. And we're going to start doing shirts too.
I can maybe do that too, Carl. Probably could. I think. Yeah, there's a truss that runs right here, and probably one over probably every 2 feet. So I could probably do this one and 4 feet over.
If someone else wants to hop up here, I can get down. It's
Or you
funner
can
to
stay up, somebody else comes up too.
it's to me it's better to have someone to sit and talk to.
Exactly. Somebody that don't get sidetracked up.
My wife, every time she sees that, it just makes her laugh. And
What,
then
sidetrack?
sidetrack and tapeworm. So my oldest daughter, Randy, named her tapeworm.
Oh yeah.
So every time, like on his live, he said hello tapeworm, and Ava's just over there, just his red face. She's like, "Oh, is this Randy?" It was pretty funny because she sees all of Randy's comments and stuff in the lives, and then she just, as soon as I put it on the big screen,
Steve wants to fall asleep. What's that for?
Steve from Kansas.
He thought since mine said Earl, he was going to one-up me.
Well, you know what? You're on there every week, and it says Earl. So I figured this was kind of something we need to do. Mitchell, you probably ought to do it too. You know, so everybody knows your name, even though it's on the screen there.
Yeah.
Earl Special. He has his name on his shirt. I don't have
Why
it.
you say that,
Huh?
Steve? He went to get one. He got sidetracked.
Good. Well, you can't see it. I'm going to have to move it.
There you go.
How's that, Steve?
Oh, that's too good looking.
Steve, yours is in the shape of an L on your forehead.
But you still can't see. Yeah, I'm awake tonight. Just give me a couple minutes. I just had dinner. Living for Jesus. Hello.
When are you coming home, Steve?
We're leaving a week from today. So, but like I said, we're going to go to Washington for 2, 3, 4 days. I don't know.
Oh,
And kind of work our way back down. But I am home here. You have to realize that. Oregon is a vacation home.
well, not all of us are old enough to have vacation homes.
Well, I'm lucky too. I mean, but this is home.
Woman says, y'all leave Steve alone.
Thank you, Aubrey. I appreciate that. I get picked on a lot. I got to read the chat because I know.
What's up, real time?
So today is a year that I've been on YouTube.
I don't know how long it's been since I started posting. I mean, started posting kind of regular. It's a vacation unless you're on Earl's boat. That's right, Ottercat. Then you get to work. What's up, Fish Time? Let's go. And Railroader Outdoors. Somebody must have shared me out and got some new people in here all of a sudden.
Well, you got to know why.
Well, not you.
It's because the name tags.
That's it. I know.
I need to get Ottercat.
We should have known this before. Look how long it's taken us to realize this. Earl's got something on us the whole time, Mitchell.
Yeah.
I should get Ottercat out here to do some real trapping. What do you think, Steve?
What, crab trapping?
Yeah. He says he's always wanted to come to Oregon, but boy, he's not sure he does anymore because I'd put him to work.
Well, I was really impressed that you actually pulled up on that rope a couple times.
Oh, yeah, I do all the time. I took the next crabbing video. I took one of my big pots out there, and I pulled it the first time.
You know, for about another $200 or $300, you can get an electric one.
I don't care.
Well, yeah, but you had that poor woman with you, your cousin, cranking
She
on it.
wanted to pull him.
And you just watched her. You know, it's like
She
the
wanted
gentleman
to
has
pull
keep
it.
on a woman. Huh?
She wanted to pull it. And then when my other cousin tried to help her out, she's like, "Boy, he basically took the thing from her and started pulling it."
Well, he's a real gentleman. He is.
He probably is. I don't know him very well. That's the first I'd seen him in about 20 years.
Wow. Where's he from?
New Mexico.
That's a long way to come to visit you.
He didn't come to visit me. He came for that funeral.
Oh, he's here a long time. That was
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that video was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was recent.
Well, it was. It was 2 weeks ago.
Just because he posted it today doesn't make it. Sorry, Steve. I had to.
Steve's old. He forgets what recently is.
Yeah, recently was 15 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Well, I say the other day, and then my wife's like, that was like 5 years ago, right? Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Whoops, this one.
Yeah.
Probably does raised outdoors.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Steve, you're more than welcome to come on that deal on that we're doing on Saturdays. It's just highlighting anybody, really. Just shoot me an email if you want to come on there. We'll talk about your channel on Saturdays. Maybe, hopefully you can get some subscribers out of it too.
Yeah, you do that every Saturday?
Yeah, it's either going to be on my channel or Skinner Farms' channel.
Okay.
We're just going to rotate it.
Hey, where are you at by now for subs? Steve?
417, I think. The last I looked.
Okay, 417.
So,
I need
I'm
to
getting
share you
close
out
to
again.
pardon me?
I need to share you out again. Get people to.
Yeah, that does help when you share out. No doubt about it.
But the other thing is, guys, Steve has a video premiering tomorrow evening. I was going to mention that. And this is as good a time as any. There's 20 people in here. So Steve has a video premiering tomorrow at 4 my time, right? It's 5 your time.
Right. Yeah, 5 o'clock Mountain Time.
So it'll be 3 o'clock Central. Everybody knows when Central is.
No, it's later than that. It'd be 6 o'clock Central.
6 Central. That's right. I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
6 o'clock Central on Steve's channel. And if you have the community page and feel like it, share him out. Let's get him up to 500. Get him a community page so he can share us all out.
That's what I'm looking at doing. So I appreciate it, if anybody tunes in tomorrow. It's fun. I mean, I had a great time. It's on my kayak. Caught a lot of fish. I mean, a lot of fish.
I just set the reminder.
Yeah. The thing is, I like to do a fishing video that's like 3 minutes. I don't know how you can.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Because
If you catch 5 fish, it's going to be more than 3 minutes.
It's going to be at least 5 minutes then. Because you can't catch 5 fish in 5 minutes or less. I mean, less probably, but
and then if you throw an intro and it just falls.
And that's with my crabbing videos. That last one was 27 minutes. And
see, I kind of like the longer videos.
I could make it shorter than that. I could take half those crab poles out of there. But then what do you have? An intro and an outro. I mean, whatever.
But I kind of like the
longer
longer
videos. It depends too. Like Mitchell was saying, he likes the long ones. I like long ones on ones that I'm really interested in it.
Yeah,
If I just want to watch a video to see what's happening in someone's life or whatever, 3 or 4 or 5 minute one is perfect.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think about the bass that I caught the other day, Steve?
What I think of it?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the ones I sent you, those pictures of those bigger ones that I caught in the creek.
Those bigger ones?
Yeah, they weren't huge, but for the creek, they were big.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, the other day in that premiere last Friday when my boy had my phone and he was texting or typing for me? That was hilarious. I started laughing when he said, maybe I am your daddy. Landon, he just goes, what?
Yeah, I know the feeling, John. I mean, if you're going to show decent ones, hey, Boring, welcome in. If you're going to show some decent catches and stuff, it just, after a while, it just gets long. I just started not worrying about how long they are and just putting together what I think is a good video. And if people watch it all, that's great. If they watch half of it, that's fine too.
Well, my deal is I don't have TV. So, it's not that we don't have TV. It's just I don't watch it. So I'll just turn on YouTube and like the fishing videos or like the farming videos, I'll just sit and have them playing instead of watching TV.
Yeah. Short videos of people that don't catch a lot. Yeah. That must be why my crabbing videos are so long.
But that one crabbing video, you got a lot of views out of that last one or the one before that.
On a lot of my crabbing videos, I do.
Yeah.
But the last several have really taken off, but then it's down to 3 minutes of watch time on those. But that's fine. I mean, I'm getting new viewers. I mean, it's getting out there to people. And they can
Yeah,
subscribe if they want to. How you grab them crabs is amazing. The blue crabs sling back and almost grab my finger. Okay. See that cut right there? That's the closest I've been to being pinched in a long, long time. And that thing was chowing down like that, and I yanked my finger out, and its teeth on its claw is what cut that.
You know, those will last a long time too. They have a hard time healing
Yeah.
for some reason. Crab cuts. Yeah.
No, it's been quite a while since I was crabbing much of any until just recently, but got my boat back and the ocean hasn't been nice for a long time, so, or at least not on the weekend.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good days during the week. There's no doubt. I've
Yeah,
seen
for
that.
sure.
I just can't wait. You know, everybody keeps telling me, when you coming back? When you coming back? The ocean's great. Man, I just can't wait.
You just want to go fishing without me, that's all.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said it's great that it's smooth during the week. I'm taking next week all week.
You are?
Yep. But I'm going to be at the family reunion from Tuesday to Friday.
Oh, that's right. I
So,
remember that.
Earl, it isn't healing quick. It's his age.
yeah. That's what it is.
Excuse me a minute.
Speaking of bad weather weekends, what about them, Boring? So this past weekend we went crabbing again, and it was supposed to be 30-mile-an-hour winds and raining the whole time we were out there. And we get out there and there's hardly any wind and it's not raining. And until about the last hour of our crabbing trip, and then it rained, but it still never got windy. Nap time for Steve.
Nobody called me Sleepy Steve today. Randy didn't call me Sleepy Steve.
No, but he said it's nap time.
That was you yawning.
No, he said right here on the screen. He says nap time for Steve.
He meant Earl. He just liked it on it, that's all. You don't need to put those headers underneath our names. You know, we all got our names on.
I took mine back off. That FR is hot.
You what?
I had to take mine off. That FR is hot.
Oh,
We're not allowed to roll our sleeves down or nothing at work. So all I do is wear FR all the time.
wow. I wear short sleeves all the time.
Well, it'd be nice.
What's up,
But
Don?
I don't work either. Oh, I got to tell you guys, Earl, Don R., what's happening? I got one of those lifts for the kayak today. You know, they're on the ceiling. I have 12-foot high ceilings in my shop.
Yeah.
Bolted up there, and there's straps that go into the kayak, and you kind of yank it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm out there putting that in today, and I don't know what's that kayak weigh, 75 pounds or something. I don't know what. So I hooked these straps up to it. And I said, okay, well, I pull it up 3 feet and I let it sit, and I pull it up 3 feet and let it sit. So I got all the way up to the ceiling. So it's probably about, 8 feet up there, 12-foot ceiling. And I've got the hold of this rope in my hand. And next thing I know, the whole thing goes, and it slides because the bow of the kayak is like this, and it slid and it's like this far from falling off. And I'm going, what the heck am I going to do with this kayak sitting up in the air 10 feet? And I couldn't pull it back to unlatch it, the teeth that hook it. And so I got up on my ladder and I eased it down. I don't know how I did it, but I tell you what, that was just kind of a scary thing because it's going to fall. It's going to ruin the kayak or it's going to hurt me. So I don't know.
Can you
guys,
put the straps? Can you put the straps through the handles on the thing? So if it does fall out of the straps,
it's not a bad idea, but you're supposed to take the width or the length of the kayak
yeah,
and divide it by 2 and then go, half of that. And that's the center. That's kind of the portion what I ended up doing is so they didn't slip off is I got a ratchet strap between the 2 hooks that are there and then ratchet it. So there's no way that they can pull out. I saw a guy on YouTube do that. And
can you just take a self-tapping screw and screw the strap to the kayak?
Yeah. Get one with the rubber.
I knew something like that was coming.
I mean, I'm trying to be helpful here, Steve.
It's funny because I was going to do a video on it, and I said, there's a few of them out there. I don't think I want to do it. Oh, it was a pain in the rear.
Maybe you should.
A kayak strap from hell. So I'm glad I didn't do it because it would have probably gone viral because there was a lot of bombs going off. Doing that.
Well, you're old. I mean, what do you expect? Bombs always go off when you're old.
Yeah, finally, my wife comes over from the house because the shop's separate, and she just peeks her head in the door to see if I'm still alive in there. It didn't squish me or something.
That
was my exciting day.
Drill a hole in the side and run it through it. There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
John says use Gorilla Glue or flex tape.
Really, it does need something there to stop it from sliding. I mean, the kayak vendors or the makers of those ought to think about something like that. Well, you have to be a little smarter than me, I suppose, which...
That's not hard.
I know. I was waiting for that one, too. Mitchell's always very nice. He doesn't berate me at all.
That's because he's always sidetracked. He can't think of stuff.
See what you did, Randy?
We just need someone. Get Creel up here so you can pick on him a little bit.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, I don't think you could pick on John. He's pretty sharp. He'd fly right back at you.
Probably.
Yeah, he wouldn't cut you any slack. Right, John?
If it will glue a guy's hard hat to a beam and him hang, kayak should be easy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys see where someone put that glue in their hair? That Gorilla Glue?
Why would you do something stupid like
I did see that. How stupid.
I don't know. My wife was telling me about it, and I'm like, why would they do that? She's like, well, so it would hold it in place, I guess is what they said in the article. And she ended up suing them and winning.
That is ridiculous.
It was like those people going to Starbucks and gluing their hands to the counter. I'd just say, heck with them. Let them stay there until we close. You can't steal anything. Let them stay there all night. Let them pee their pants. Have a good time there.
Put some coffee grounds in their pants and make it look like they have been there for a while.
No, you know what you do is you give them free coffee for like 3 hours. They can't go to the bathroom.
There you go.
She used it for hairspray.
Mitchell is nice. Earl is not.
That's one of those things. You look at these directions. For Gorilla Glue.
Thanks, Arkansas.
Not to be used in your nose or your mouth or in your hair. You got to put that on there because people are stupid.
Well, I think he has to say that because he's closer to my home state.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, not the Gorilla Glue, Arkansas.
Oh.
Arkansas said I wasn't nice.
He's taking up for you, Steve.
I should ban him. I should just kick him off.
I agree. Oh, wait a minute. Then I wouldn't be on here, would I?
I was thinking
No,
about
I'm
shaving my
talking about
mustache.
Arkansas, not you. Get it right here, Steve.
I was thinking about
That's hard.
shaving my mustache off before you're live and hopping on just to see if I could get anybody to talk about it.
I wouldn't have even noticed, probably.
Someone would have said something. It'd have been like the last time.
I don't know. I shaved my beard off. Nobody said anything.
What's
My
up?
wife didn't say anything for like 3 or 4 hours.
What do you mean, Dan? Daniel, I'm always nice to you. I always remind you can't catch fish.
I was on Danimal's
Hello,
live
Daniel.
the other night.
On whose live?
Danimal.
Oh,
Did he catch anything?
I didn't see that.
See?
He was sure baiting the hell out of them hooks, though.
Yeah. I don't know why he doesn't catch anything because he does everything right. But
I'm just giving him a hard time. I really didn't see him catch any fish. I had to get off of it pretty quick.
Steve started the whole who's nice conversation. All right, I'll kick Steve off then. What's up, Jeremy?
wait a minute. If I change this, you won't even know it's me here, will you, Earl?
Oh yeah, because right over here it says Steve from Wyoming.
I'll just put John on here.
Yeah. John from Wyoming.
Another 4.5
poor
hour. Nothing.
What's up, man? Ed, I need some help up here, man. We need to bash on Steve for a while.
Did you see Danimal's comment? Another 4.5 hours of nothing.
Oh no, I didn't see that. But I saw the one earlier. He said he didn't catch anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I spelled it
He wouldn't do
right.
that to me. Lawrence Martin's in the house.
I told him he needs to come up here and help me fight you.
Oh, he's a nice guy. He's not like Earl.
He wanted to take me halibut fishing last Thursday. I should have gone, but
Yeah, you've been killing him.
didn't have much to do at work. Sup, bike guy 94. Dirt bike guy 94.
Did he really do that, Krill?
What'd I do? What? Where? That thing jumped. Ask if he should kick you off. I was like, what? Did you see me direct message him? Didn't think so. Can't be
that
me.
video's coming out in 2 weeks.
Boat is at his house. He's my buddy until we go fishing competition on. You got that right.
Yeah, he has to be nice to me right now. His boat's sitting in my house in Oregon there. I could just probably I'd tell somebody to go pick it up if he was mean to me, but I wouldn't do that to Ed.
Man, Susie's being loud.
No, that's not her.
I know.
That's my youngest. She's like she's like an elephant. She thinks she has to stomp all over the place, and her phone fell.
Come say hi.
Huh? Hey, Emma, come here. Emma, come here. Come on. Come on.
Daniel says he's only here because he's bored.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we all?
Beaver and outdoors. Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Hello, Emma.
Hi.
You keep your dad straight or not? Oh, I know you don't because he ain't straight.
Catfish Fever, what's up?
Hey, ready. We're surrounded here.
Oh, you can't
Lynn,
even see my.
come up and talk to us. Daniel, if you're bored, you can come up and talk to us too. I'm about ready to kick Steve off anyhow because he's starting a bunch of stuff. And he's old.
I'm not the one giving everybody SH. Oh,
Lynn says, nope, he's working hard. Don will help me do it.
Oh, they just wasted coins when they needed more.
I saw a dude that looked exactly like Jay's Outdoors today. Did you go up and talk to him?
All around Sarah. Hello.
What's up, all around, Sarah?
I think I'm subscribed to them.
You are?
I think so. It's hard to follow everybody that I'm subscribed to. I don't know how anybody does it. We talked about that on some other lives the other day.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't know how you can unless you're retired.
Retired.
And even
That's
then,
still hard. I've got like 140 something, and
I said retired.
try to go down there and look at them all. It's hard.
You'd probably just fall asleep while you're watching them.
Late at night, it happens. I'm the troublemaker, Randy says.
She has 4.7 thousand subscribers.
Who?
Yeah, she does singing videos. I watched one of her. I'm pretty sure it was her live the other day. She was doing a.
Yeah, looks like it.
But she does services, kind of like too.
Yeah.
She had a really good voice. I remember, right?
Beautiful voice, yeah. You don't have to put that one up there, Earl.
You should.
I don't know where Jay loves. I think he's from Missouri. I think
See what Ottercat said?
What Ottercat said. Steve, tell Earl he is number one.
You should put that one up, Earl.
Daniel from Daniel done that.
What just happened?
What?
Steve started to say something, and then he did this, and then everything cut off.
No.
He just stopped talking.
Tell him he's number one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got you now. I was reading the comment, and then I just happened to look up. I've done what?
You've told me I'm number one. That's what you've done all my lives.
You're number one, Earl.
Oh, I know I am.
Sidetrack.
Was that your wife laughing at you, Earl?
No, that was Mitchell's kids.
Hazel, right? Hazel.
No, wrong.
Nuh-uh.
No, you're right. That's not a thumbs up, Daniel.
No, it's not. I was trying to be nice, but
Daniel don't
good
care.
job, Daniel. Better you than me. Number
Bobby,
two.
you're probably number two. You're sliding in right there, somewhere in the number two space.
Mm-hmm. Probably a crappy person, whoever's number two.
That must be you then, not Bobby.
I don't want to be any numbers at all.
Yeah.
Can only filter so much.
I'm laughing too much. I can't read the comments.
Arkansas says number 2 is never good. All right, I'm going for tea. You can make fun of me all you want.
All right, it's up to you, Mitchell. You got the show. That's what I would have done. Just stared and looked.
We would act like we're froze up when he comes back.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do this time instead of sleeping. You close your eyes. I'll leave my eyes open.
What? You guys are all froze up? I heard everything you were saying anyway. I was right over there.
Oh, crap.
I'm not that dumb. There it is.
There's what?
Some tea, I think he wanted. If you're not first, you're last. That's
Ricky Bobby.
close to right.
So I had to rent some equipment today for my job, and they give out these energy drinks. These, and they had a whole case of them sitting there. Like, you want to take a case with you? Take them to your guys at work, and I'm like, sure. And I ended up with like 4 of them.
4 cases?
No, 4 cans. Of
Oh,
them.
4 of those. You
And I
can
don't
drink
even
those
drink-
this late at night, huh?
Well, they don't really do anything. Like people say like the monsters, they'll keep them awake for a long time. Doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, wow.
I can drink one and then fall asleep.
Do you know what Lawrence was talking about, Ed? I mean, Earl? About his competitions at the end of the month?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Make sure, yeah. Right, Daniel. Right. No, those energy drinks have never affected me any.
My
If I
wife,
have any kind of caffeine after 2:00 in the afternoon, man, I cannot sleep.
I only get about 4 hours of sleep a night anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I've always been like that.
Wife snore or something or what?
No, I just don't. Sleep.
He does. He gets sidetracked.
He gets a lot of the elbow.
Yeah, he gets sidetracked. All right, Marcia. Thanks for hanging out for a while.
Shannon, I don't know why I don't. I've always been like that. Ever since I was a little kid. If I get too much sleep, if I get about 6 hours of sleep, I am not worth a crap the next day.
Wow.
Bobby says he only gets about 4.
When
I
I was
like
on
about 6 to 8 hours. I'm good with. If I do more than 8 hours, like the next night, I won't be able to sleep. It's like just too much.
my wife,
Especially if I
can
don't
sleep
get out
about
and do anything.
16.
If I just lay around the house all day, like in the middle of winter, man, midnight I'll be bouncing off the walls. I got to get out and do stuff.
My wife could literally sleep about 16 hours a day. If
Mine
you would,
too.
I don't understand it. And then on the weekends, I get up, 8, 9 o'clock, or 7 or 8 o'clock, and then my wife, she just lays in bed if we don't have anything to do, and then I have to go get her up, and she's like, "Why didn't you just let me sleep? The day's over by the time you want to get up, woman."
Mine is 8 to 8:30. I'm usually up when the sun hits the curtains in the room. I'm up. So if it's in the wintertime, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. Right now, the longest days of the year, I'm up at 5, and she gets up at 8, 8:30.
Yeah,
Night,
in
Richard.
wintertime, I take way more sleep than I do in the summertime.
Yeah. I just wake up, the sun gets me, and I think like, gosh, I got to go out and do something.
Yeah. You leaving, dirt bike guy?
Good night. Yeah, 16
Longest
hours.
day of the year is your birthday.
Is it just because you don't sleep? Or is it actually the longest day of the year?
That's a good point. You know, it is nice this time of year, though. Here, let's see, what time is it here? It's 8:40. Still light out. The birds are singing. It's beautiful.
It's 9:40 here, and it's dark.
Hey, Deer Slayer. It's 7:40 here, and it's
What's up,
got
Deer Slayer?
a long ways until it hits the mountains yet.
Yeah, you got sunshine. I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, so do you, Steve.
What's that?
So do you. I can see it in your window.
Yeah. Still light. My wife's got a flashlight on or something. That was a good one out of Cat. Just think what his wife goes through. We have to look at him all day, every day. Sorry, Earl.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something wrong with her because she acts like she can't get enough of me. I don't know. It's got to be something wrong with her, right?
No comment.
That was a trap. Randy done put me up a $10 super sticker. Randy's all right. I don't care what Shannon says about him. I was fishing 3 or 4 times last week. Went crabbing Saturday again. So I've been out.
My boy went fishing the other day. I haven't got to go.
I think it was 3 days ago I went. I don't know when I. Friday, Thursday.
She says a lot.
Is that Hazel? Is that what he's talking about?
No. No. Oh, I don't know. What's up, Dan? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Not you, Danimal. Dan from Living MM Outdoors. Conroy, welcome in.
Oh, Living MM.
Couple new people in here.
Yeah, I didn't know who Conry's World of Fishing is.
Yeah. You didn't know or don't know?
No, I don't. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, he's been in here before. I watched some of his stuff.
I'll have to check it out.
And then that's already hot at 10 o'clock.
Don't have to be mad, Daniel. I did make him feel special. It just wasn't you. I'll even be nice and get rid of that one. I don't care. You're not hurting my feelings. Mitchell, we will think about you when Randy and I go and my brother go fishing.
Well, Landon went fishing tonight. Him and his buddies are going catfishing Saturday. And we just got done having this conversation of what we used to do catfishing. Throw poles in the water and sit and drink beer. And then like the next 2 days later, he's like, "Hey, Dad, I think we're gonna go catfishing." It's like, I don't know, bud.
Lawrence, I thought you were my friend, man. I don't know. I might have to kick him out.
Come on up, Ed. See if you can get up this time. I know at your age, isn't asking a lot.
I think he said something about having to do something. I forget what he was. Oh, he was tying some flies for his competition at the end of the month.
What competition is that?
With you. Duh.
I'm just trying to promote it. Can you figure that out, Earl?
I got a bunch of them already tied up, wrapped around my cardboard. Got 30-pound mono.
Cool.
I'm going to try that.
So I talked to Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, and he's going to send me some baits to fish with in the ocean there. So,
Oh, yeah.
I think like that blue one you had. Yeah.
Yeah. Those
I'd like to actually get the little bit smaller one if I could.
Yeah.
But I need to talk to him this week about that and see if he can get him out to me.
Where is Ted?
Pennsylvania?
Well, duh.
Or in here. You mean in here? He never comes here lives.
Not very often.
He works nights and stuff.
That's funny right there. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it is. That is good.
Oh, that's
That's a
funny.
nice one.
See, someone would have said something, Earl. I'm telling you.
Whether freshwater or saltwater, we're all fishermen. No reason to be hating. We're all doing it in fun living. Who's
You'll have to know Lawrence.
he's over in Sunfish Kings, or Mike's Fishing Home with Sunfish King. That's
I think
funny.
Sunfish King has it premiered tomorrow night the same time as me. So if nobody shows up, I know where they are.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll be there, Steve.
Oh, thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate that. How many people are you having now, Earl?
There's 15 right now. My phone says 22. Computer says 15. I don't know.
You can, Earl. You can click on. Are you on your computer?
Yep.
You can click on participants, and it'll show you everybody that's in here.
Where's
if
the
they've
participant?
chatted. So like where it says top chat, like on YouTube.
No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. I can go on to YouTube.
Oh, if you go to YouTube and there's it says top chat, you can click on the participants.
I can go on the
The three little buttons, like where it says top chat, and then it has three
As
little
per-
dots right beside it.
participants.
Yeah.
There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
But that only shows if they've been chatting in the last minute, from what I understand.
Reef Robert. Oh no, it's not the Reef Robert. It's the other channel. Hasn't even hit the thumbs up button yet, but I did now.
Yeah, you can.
Sunfish is eating hot worms. That's disgusting. I'd rather eat
Super,
nutria.
super hot.
I wasn't hating on catfishing Arkansas. I was just
Tina,
saying what my boy was probably up to.
Hello, Tina Ladybug.
weren't you a character on a sitcom? Lawrence Martin. Martin
Yeah,
Lawrence. Yeah, say his name backwards.
what was the name of that? Stanford and Sons. I think he was on that.
Yeah, my oldest, he's got two friends, and man, they're a handful with all three of them get together. I can only imagine what they do if he's anything like I was.
You mean drinking?
Well,
How old's
Maybe.
your son? 15?
yeah, he'll be 15 in August.
Oh, the drinking thing's out then.
Well,
Maybe not.
I don't. He won't be able to do it here because I don't drink anymore. I have gout, so I can't.
My wife gets gout. That's some nasty stuff.
Yeah, it's
my
horrible.
brother gets it, but he takes medication for it and takes care of it.
Well,
so does Animals Creations. He gets it.
So they told me, so I've had it since I was 23. They told me if I started taking the medication now, by the time I'm 50 and 60 years old, that the dosage would have to be so high it really wouldn't even work. That's what the doctor
supposed to do.
Huh?
What are you supposed to do at that point?
They told me to eat like I'm gluten free, and it's supposed to help. But I can't live without red meat.
Be tough.
It wouldn't happen. I like my steaks.
Well, steak doesn't have gluten in it.
No, but red meat's
bad for gout.
Yeah, bad for gout.
Yeah, I guess that and alcohol.
Crab is bad for gout too.
So what did you do with all those crab, Earl? Give them all to your cousin?
From that trip?
Yeah.
Went over to my uncle's house where everybody was hanging out for the weekend. We had a big crab feed Saturday night, and then again Sunday night. His extended family, plus all the other people that were in for the funeral, were there. We ate all but about. He had 3 1-gallon bags full that he never got out Sunday night, and we had about 3.5 crabs left over from the 48 other than those bags, and I sent those with my cousin up to my mom and dad. They weren't around for any of it, so they got to eat some.
That must have been a good crowd you had there.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
But you just did that video today.
I know. Just a few minutes ago, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Danimal, I don't get flare-ups very often, but I got in that truck wreck right after Thanksgiving, and they X-rayed my back, my spine, and everything, and I have really bad arthritis everywhere in my body. So now it's up in my knees and my elbows pretty bad. The arthritis is, so when it flares up, it doesn't just stay in my toes like it did started out as. Now it's everywhere.
9 days of fishing, tough work, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah, I'd probably take that job if I were you, Daniel. Asian sea animals. Just saw you were in here. Thanks for coming in. Grits and Glamour don't come in here anymore.
You know, you don't hear much from him at all. I don't know. Maybe he's too busy with his new job.
I think that's it, but he does some shorts every once in a while. I see him. But
They had a squirrel short out here the other day, a ground squirrel.
yeah. Asian Sea Animals. I'm looking at their channel. 116 subscribers, 26 videos. Looks like it could be a pretty good channel. I might go ahead and subscribe. So they got 117 now.
Good.
Nice little video. We're right on the homepage.
Yeah.
Asian sea animals, Daniel. They just came in a little bit ago.
I'd call that gout thing a sidetrack conversation. That could be, you know.
Sidetrack from what?
Well, that's Mitchell Hendricks family farm right there. His nickname is Sidetrack.
It is?
Yeah. He's got
Good
half.
thing, yeah.
He's got Alzheimer's just like you.
I told Ed the other day, I said, man, Earl always beats me up over my age. He goes, I don't think you're that old. I know you're old, but you're not that old. Thanks a lot, Ed.
Oh, Grits and Glamour, Daniel. Another Dan. Dan.
Yeah, he was kind of hot and heavy for a long time there, and all of a sudden he just kind of disappeared.
I think it's the time zone that makes a difference too.
He's in the same one I am.
I know, but that might be when he's busy getting everything shut down.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just, yeah. I still watch his stuff when he puts it out.
Yeah, I do too. You know, I never did send him a sticker for the back of his motorhome. He gave me his address. I think I forgot to do it.
Well,
Maybe I did, and I just don't remember.
It changed as soon as he left. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but he gave me his new one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he gave it to you too.
He gave the new one to me? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a PO box.
Arkansas, have a good one. Bobby wants a sticker, Steve. Hook fishing.
Sure. Yeah, go to my page and go to the about and send me your address. I'll send one back to you. Sticker Mule had a promotion the other day. The stickers I have were 4-inch by 4-inch.
Yeah.
And they said and it was like, I don't know, $75 or $80 for 50 of them. So they said, we got a special. We can give you 3x3s for $9.95 or whatever, free shipping and everything. So I did it. But boy, they're sure small compared to a 4-inch. It's hard to believe there's that much difference. But for $10, I said, what the heck?
Yeah, it's 3x3 is the last ones I got, the little square ones. Yeah. They're almost too small, but they're nice size to mail out.
Yeah, but they don't look as good on a sticker board. I'll show you the difference.
I know.
Who was Dan talking about?
Grits and Glamour.
Oh.
You can see the difference in size.
No.
Yeah, you can't read them. You can't read them from very far away at all.
No, not at all. But
unless Earl still has it, he can text it to you if he feels. I still have your address. I'll text it to him. No problem. I'll do it right now. I keep a little book here with everybody's address that I send stuff to, or they send to me. But if they send me something, I usually send them something back. Where are you at? Hooked fishing, right there. All right, Steve, I'm going to send you a picture of his address.
Good night, everybody. Great live, Deer Slayer.
Thank you, White Shoulders.
Deer Slayer's leaving.
Yeah.
Get already. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you coming in.
I hope he's rip off the address.
Should I take my sticker off?
What?
Nobody else has theirs on except Earl.
That's right.
I still think it works better up here.
Okay, you should have his address now.
I think you texted to me.
Yep.
No, he emailed it.
Oh, you emailed it?
There it came.
No, that was something else.
Yeah, check your email, Steve.
All right, is it Connery's World?
Connery
Connery's World. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming in. I appreciate it. Can you read my handwriting? Well, yeah, I got good handwriting. What are you talking about?
Is that Williamsburg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
How can we turn the lights off?
Your shop is open.
Shop's open?
You look better in the dark, Steve.
That's what she said.
Hi, Susie.
Hello, Earl.
Did you hear it?
I still give Steve a hard time about being old.
I know. That's okay.
I know it's okay. He deserves every bit of it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Just because I fall asleep and alive doesn't mean anything.
You froze up there for a minute and it looked like you were sleeping again. Youper, what's up?
Youper.
You work
How's it
so
going?
hard.
I seen Youper in another chat earlier today. Yes, yesterday. No, it was this morning.
How dare he go on someone else's live? I'm just kidding.
That's the first time I ever seen him, though, was today.
I see a lot on Facebook. He does a lot of walleye fishing.
Danimal, Sandy is probably not going to be on this live or the next. And then after that, she may be on. She's graduating the 20th of June from college, I guess.
Sandy Toes?
Yeah, so she's doing a bunch of finals right now. That's why she hadn't been on lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fine chicken and broccoli, it is.
You just now eating supper, Daniel?
Youper, yeah, they're picking on me.
No, let's
He
let's
always
go
picks on
with
me.
don't eat that one. Let's go with teriyaki and veggies and rice.
Day before your birthday.
Mitchell, you were on.
That's right, Daniel. Your birthday is the 21st, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, 11 o'clock? Boy, I couldn't do that. We had halibut tonight, baked halibut. Oh, it was delicious.
I didn't.
It's 10 for me and Danimal.
10 what?
10 o'clock.
Oh.
Hook fishing.
Steve, did you see my fish I put on Instagram, Steve?
I think so. Which one? The bass?
Yeah. Did that look edible or what?
Well, I don't remember. Show it to me again. Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
I got
Looks
a
like-
very, very
I know.
light bread on there, and then I deep fried it till it was crispy. That was good.
Looks good.
It was. It was really good. All right, Cecilia. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Cecilia.
What?
You see what Uper said? No going on steamboats anymore.
Who's not going on speed boats anymore?
You.
You.
Why?
Because you're mean.
Yeah, but I like out fishing you.
Okay. So, you know, Ed and I are going to have that competition at the end of this month.
Yeah.
So at some point, you're going to be there, and it's just going to be you and I. We have rules we're trying to set in to this. Like, each guy gets to run the boat for like a half an hour. So if you got a back troll with a motor, that's your responsibility. You got to put yourself on the fish, the rest of us on the fish. So one guy doesn't have all the advantages of catching all the fish.
Well,
I can multitask there, sunshine.
so
I can.
Are you gonna be on the same
shall
boat?
see.
are you going to be on
What's
the same
that?
boat?
Yeah, they're on the same boat.
So you got to switch ends too when you do it,
Steve.
because it always sucks being on the back.
Steve.
We'll both be in the back. What, Earl?
I have a better competition. You, me, and Ed each take our boats out into the ocean by ourselves and see who catches the most fish the fastest. See who limits out the fastest.
Well, there'd be a lot of lying going on that group there.
No, because you would have to, and we'd all have to be fishing within talking distance of each other.
Well, I don't know. That'd be kind of difficult. We'd probably bang into each other.
No,
That'd be
you're all
kind of
drifting
big.
the same direction. You'd
I
all be
suppose.
drifting the same direction. You'd all be, yeah. I mean,
But the gas is $6 a gallon. That's going to get expensive.
I know it would, but
Well, we could work on something like that.
that would be kind of fun to try.
Yep.
Or we could.
Good night, Don.
No, that wouldn't work very well. Don R's leaving. Thanks for coming in, Don R. Just troll while you run the boat.
Thank you, Whopper Plopper to scale saltwater. So does top water work for saltwater? Just a question. I don't know.
Some days it does.
Ed said they were up real shallow. You get these black sea bass that they run up to 6 pounds or so. A lot of times they'll be up feeding on top of the surface, and you can catch them top water and swim baits and all sorts of fun things up there. And that's what we're going to do, Ed and I, Lawrence. And when I get up there, but we're going to use ice fishing rods with 6 pound test on it. And we're going to see who catches the most fish in a specific period of time. With 6 pound tests on the ocean, you know, you could hook anything from a sea bass to a seal. So it should be a hoot. And if you get stripped the line, that's it. So it could be a hoot.
I have an ultralight with I think it's 6 pound test on it. So I could join.
These rods are only 24 inches long.
Yeah, I know what you're using, but mine's only about a 5 foot, maybe. But I mean, it's still got the same line, the 6 pound line on it. So it should
a big
work.
difference because you have control with the rod on a good fish.
I guess, yeah.
Have you guys ever used a fly rod out on to do that, like top water for?
No, but I know a lot of guys that do use it. They use streamers and things like that.
That would be a good challenge.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
There
Although
you
we
go.
have the canvas on our boats, it'd be kind of hard probably to maybe
Yeah.
unless
That's
you're in the
part
front
of
of
the
the boat.
challenge.
Front of the boat would be good.
Yeah. Unless you're on my boat and the cabin is so high.
Fishing with Earl is a challenge.
Yeah, because you can't keep up.
So Ed just sent me this. This is what he's making.
You got to get your phone higher.
I know. Hang on a minute.
What's he making that out of?
I don't know. Looks like bird feathers or something.
Yeah.
Hooked Fishing said they only run their trolling motor, can't afford to, or no, that's living.
Living in.
Yeah, living. Yeah.
Been using a 12-foot rod to catch walleye, 6-pound test. It's a blast.
Wow.
I want to go up and to Portland with Brian from Working Class Fishing Podcast and catch a bunch of those shad up there. It's about as close for me to go to Portland as it is down to Elkton.
Yeah, you probably need some of that shad for crab bait.
I know.
It's really good.
I'm running out of herring. No,
Are you
I'm not.
really?
No, not really.
Is that what you've been using there? And
I've been using a lot of the herring for bait, and it's great bait.
Yeah. Seals haven't bothered you.
Nope. I did have to pull one of my pots off the bottom Saturday. Got under a stick somewhere out there. But thankfully it was one of my old rusty ones that needs to retire anyway. By the time I hooked it around the cleat on the boat and pulled it out of there, the side was blowing out of the trap. But yeah, I got it all straightened back out pretty easily. Put it back together.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. I almost wish I'd just lose a couple of those pots because they still catch crabs, and it's hard to just get rid of them while they're still catching crabs, you know?
Yeah.
But they're nothing but rust buckets.
As long as they work.
I know. That's kind of the way I feel. I don't really want to lose them because then I lose the rope and the float, and that can get expensive too. But
So Hook the Fishing says he plans on doing an ice fishing and a surf challenge. A surf challenge would be kind of fun. Although I think we'd both be at zero.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Surf fish. Who won? That was a tie. 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0, double lot. So King Slew came down and got a couple crabs from us Saturday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He hasn't had any out for a while.
I'll be right back.
he
I gotta go get a drink.
he was wishing he'd have brought his boat out there, but like we all said, it was supposed to be nasty weather out there, like seriously nasty weather, and that it just wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad at all out there. He came down to the bay just to walk around. He was over there walking that trail by the blue tank.
Go on that side, huh?
Yeah, and then I asked him if there was any place to dock over there to give him crabs, and he's like, no. He said, I'll just go around. So we went and met him over there.
That's
all
what
right,
you do when you're retired.
Randy, thanks for coming in and appreciate the super chat. That's awesome. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it.
Later, Randy.
Danimal, you like what I do. You like when I do. Bobby, what's up, Bobby?
What's going on?
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, I want to do a surf fishing challenge with an ice rod. but they don't sell them down here in the South. I don't know where to get one.
I can get one and ship it to you. I just saw one the other day. I forget where it was though. Oh, they had them at Sportsman's. I could get you one and ship it to you if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me know how much.
Okay, I don't know. I don't even know how much they are, but
They're pretty cheap.
they are cheap. They're like $20, I think, at the most.
Right.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Yeah. I went to
Nothing,
Walmart
nothing's
the other
cheap
day,
anymore.
and like the $20 Shakespeare rod was $35. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Later, Shannon.
Yeah. There. Order one on frostbite fishing. Living MN says
Frostbite fishing. All right.
that might be a better deal than me trying to ship it.
And there's so many people that
I
have
don't know
gotten
anything
crabs
about
from Earl,
it.
the health department has been notified.
Night, Shannon, and good luck fishing. Catch a big one and beat Randy at least.
Didn't she beat him last time?
I don't know.
Randy put a video on his channel of them fishing.
I just went in. This is changing the subject, but I just went in and to the backside of YouTube and was looking at the copyright page where I can sign up to claim copyrights of people that use my stuff.
Yeah.
I was looking on there. They show you all of your stuff that's on different channels. And somebody went and took one of my whole videos and posted it on their channel.
Where do you find that at?
You won't because you're not monetized.
Well, I know, but I'm just curious.
They bring it up and show you who's posting your stuff. Anyway,
if you're on the website, like on a computer or whatever, and you're on your channel, click any video, go to analytics, and it'll bring up YouTube Studio, and it's down near the bottom, like underneath monetization.
Well, it does on your short. Like even if you're not monetized, it'll tell you on your shorts if someone's cropped your shorts or something.
yeah, I don't know.
Not like
Ohio,
your pants, Steve.
welcome in. But anyway, it's the one of the sawmill. They used 100% of the video and reposted it and claimed it was a 30-inch log, 40 feet long. I commented on it. I said, "How would you know that when you weren't even there?"
Did you get a reply?
Not yet. They only had one subscriber, so.
So do you get the hours watched on it then? The time watched?
If I would claim a copyright on it, then they could never get paid for it. But they're not getting paid for it anyway, not with one subscriber.
No,
So-
but I mean, if you get, let's say they get 40 views on it and it's 10 hours, does that 10 hours go to your channel?
I don't think so. I could do that, living MN, but I don't think it's worth it for that one for sure. That's an old video, and they're not getting anything out of it, so I don't really even care. The other two copyright claims that I could do are they used 100% of my videos twice, and that was my other channel that I posted the same video on. So I could copyright myself.
Do you put a watermark on your videos?
I can't believe they got away with posting a full video again. Usually YouTube stops the duplicates from uploading.
It's a 40-some second one. It's not a long one.
Gotcha.
But it's also not classified as a short because it's in the wrong format.
Right.
But yeah. Living Man, you ask where to find that. It's in the copyright. In your studio, you go to copyright button on the side, whatever it is, and then you have to agree to a few things, and then you're able to see if people used your stuff or not. But they can use your stuff. They have to change. I mean, they can use your stuff if they're reviewing your content or whatever.
Or reacting to it, yeah.
Or reacting to it, yeah.
Well, Danimal said that he wished that you could do something about it. You actually can. Whenever I think what you have to be monetized to be able to do it, though. You go in there so someone can't clip part of your stuff, part of your videos, and repost it as part of their video. I seen a deal on one of the, like, Think Media or something like that, where you can go in there and you can lock it so you can't do it like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
You know, I still got the lives that I've done. If you go into the content area on Studio, it says that I have, let's say, 100 views. And then you go into dashboard and it only says you have 25 views. And it stays that way the whole time. And some of those are a couple months old. Now, why does it do that? Which one is right? You guys know?
I think your 25 views is after it's already posted, after the live. And your 100 and some is from the live. What's up, Hoga Homestead?
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I know when during the live there's like 20 or something like that, and then if you go to the content, it says there's 100 or whatever, but then the dashboard says there's only 50. So I don't understand why it's doing that, and actually how much. And then like the watch hours, it says there's only 3 watch hours, but the other one says there's 25 watch hours. So I don't know which one's right.
The 25 watch hours is the live, because you probably had those 20 people on there for your whole live. Right. So if your live was an hour, you're going to get 25 hours of watch time.
Right. But why in the dashboard does it say I didn't get it? The dashboard says I only have 3 hours or something. Because
it's only counting after it's the video after the live. So
but they add the two together, though, right? I mean, for your total hours.
In the grand scheme of things, yes. For it counts total towards your watch hours, right, Earl?
Yeah, that's right. But it'll show you the separate ones.
Yeah.
But it'll show you the watch hours after the live, because do you go live on StreamYard?
No, YouTube.
On YouTube. Well, I don't know how that is then.
Well, it's because you have to repost the video. So you have to make the video public afterwards.
Right. I've done that.
So it's starting over.
I'm not sure, Danimal. I haven't been on yours in a while. I don't know if it's there or not.
$1992. It's only 8 years old.
Yeah, you're a young boy. I mean, I was like 13.
I was 1.
Steve didn't answer.
38.
He was having a hard time with the math.
I had to think about it. You guys didn't have to think that far back. I did.
Right. Way back there.
Back in the good old days, 92. Prime of my life.
All right, Dan. Have a good evening.
Good night, Danimal.
Good night, young man.
Later.
I forget if I'm supposed to call you Daniel and Danimal Dan or the other way around. But anyway.
I just said
Good
it
night,
backwards.
Dan's.
Danimal's Creations calls him Daniel. So, yeah. They're both Daniel. Oh, 8:30.
11:30.
Sleepy already, Earl?
Huh?
You getting sleepy already?
Maybe. I worked hard today.
Me
Not.
too.
I did run about 4,200 feet of metal on one job.
I seen how you work. You push a button.
And carry panels.
You have to carry them?
Yeah. You saw that too when you were with me. I carried like 10 at a time that day.
But you only had to go 15 feet.
Right. Was that you?
There goes again. Starting out. I think that was Bobby.
That sounds bad on this end.
Came over to that
sure.
side of the screen.
He finally caught a catfish. Took him forever.
Who did?
My buddy Chris, co-fishing and outdoors.
Who?
Co-fishing and outdoors.
Co-fishing and outdoors?
Yeah.
I think. I might not follow them. I might. I'm not sure.
Stupid laptop died on me.
Daniel, I'm really looking forward to when you come out here, though. If you ever do.
I think he says it's going to be a couple years.
No, he said in October. Hopefully.
Well, he said he's in the middle of a job or something. I thought he said last time.
I thought he said it'd be over. Yeah.
For 6 months.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that live. Wasn't it that live that he hopped on here and talked about it?
Yeah,
I thought so.
But he's been wanting to come out here for a year or so. But
So Jeep Family Living was coming out too, huh?
yeah. October, November.
Possibly.
Yeah.
He had to throw that last part in in
cold?
case he doesn't. He let you down. I said possibly.
Yeah.
October is actually not a bad time to be on the coast. That's one of the best months to be
It is.
out
Yeah.
there, really.
Y'all
That's-
it's far north for it to be warm enough.
It's always the same temperature out there. So it doesn't matter. But there's more sunny days in October and flat days on the ocean than any other month, probably. But,
You know, the middle of summer you think it'd be the best, but it's always foggy. Seems
Yeah.
like.
Yep.
Cold.
So where's Bobby? Where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia. So
Yeah, I'm on the opposite coast.
Bobby catches all the weird looking fish.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not as weird looking as some of ours, but the stingrays and what were those other things you were catching the other day?
I was informed they're called weak fish. They're a type of trout. They're just not spotted
Yeah.
sea trout.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got some gnarly little teeth in their mouth. I was not expecting that.
They good eating?
I don't know. I didn't bring any home. I need to get the fish rolls app again so I can see what's legal or not.
The way you figure that out is you take them home and meet a game warden on the way home.
Or at the dock?
Steve, we came home from crabbing Saturday, and I went and opened the cooler and started unloading the crab. I'm like, who put this in here? We had a female in there. I have never in my life brought a female home that I know of.
I believe that.
Yeah, me too.
But you got married anyway.
I know. But that's a little shocking when you I'm glad it wasn't during salmon season when they start checking stuff. But
Yeah,
there wasn't anyone out there checking anything. But
well, that's good.
Well,
Because they'll call the troopers on you.
Oh, I know.
Where I've been fishing lately, I think the pier handles all that. So, like, if I were to take something that I'm not supposed to, the pier would have to deal with it.
I should delete that message.
Hey, Derek.
Block user, put him in a timeout. What's up, Derek? Yeah, right.
What is a woman? Can you define what a woman is?
Yeah, I've always wanted to keep one of those female crabs anyway, and then get checked by a game warden and say, "How dare you assume its gender?" That probably wouldn't go over so big, but it would be fun to do.
That'd be hilarious.
One thing that me and some of my friends wanted to do out here, my cousin that lives here used to be certified diver, and we were going to get him to go diving in the bay and gather up some nice big keeper crabs. And then me and the other guy were going to go over to that dock by Moe's there. You know where I'm talking about, Steve?
Yeah.
And he said he was going to take a whole big box of spray bottles with just water in them and not put any bait in the trap, just spray the trap with this water and chuck it in empty, and have my cousin chuck the thing full of crabs. 15 minutes later, pull it up and have your whole limit of crabs in it. And then, well, that was easy. And then sell the bottles of water for $20 a piece.
And then hightail it out of there.
Exactly.
I was actually given a little crab trap recently, but it really confuses me because it's open. So they go in, and you don't actually catch them until you pull it up and it lifts the doors.
Yeah. Yep. No, the ones we have, they can get in, but they can't get out very well.
Right.
But I get amazed every time I take those great big crab traps that I have out, and those things catch a lot of crab. What's up, Kevin?
Kevin's fishes. Yeah, you got to show me where you crab there, Earl, because I haven't really done all that well in the bay. I do sometimes, but it seems like I always go the deeper water, and you've been going shallower.
Well, I checked both places actually, but that day, that first crabbing trip I did, the first video I did, where in the last month or whatever, we tried deep, and all we got was the red rock crabs.
Right.
Then we went up shallow to like 15 feet or even a little shallower, and we were hammering the big dungeons.
Was that on the NOAA side?
Yes. You know where the big old slough is out there?
Mm-hmm.
So that drops off, and then there's another flat that's about 10 or 15 feet deep. And then you go out another little ways and it drops off to 20, 24, somewhere out in there. We were
you're right in front of the green tank then.
Yeah. On the NOAA side.
Right.
Like above 12B. I start about at 12B and then go out to the first wooden pier out there across from the blue tank, about straight across from that and the blue tank.
Okay. I've never crabbed there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good area. And you can always, it doesn't matter how high the tide is, if it's ripping in or out, it doesn't matter, because you can always find a section up in there that's not flowing water very fast, at least.
So coming out of that mouth, it goes out and then drops down and comes back up again, huh?
No, it drops down and flattens out, and then it goes out into the channel. It drops off again. And on that first flat drop, where we were catching them that day, that's where it was. And then later, was that when Boring Fisherman was with us?
First time.
No, was that the first time?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was. It was. Yeah. And Queen Hess is back. Welcome in, guys. And then the next time I went out, I was doing about as good deeper as I was up shallow. Fact is, the hot spot was right between the wooden pier and the blue tank, in about 18 to 20 feet of water. I mean, I had about 5 traps in that one spot, and they were just loaded with keepers. But what are you trying to do?
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm holding the duck.
The duck?
Other hand on this on this
that one. There you go. That guy.
No, yeah, well.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Boring.
It's
Josh.
backwards.
I know it's backwards. That's why Steve likes it so much.
Yeah, it's backwards. I'm not confused.
That's right.
Wait, what?
Besides this.
I'm confused. I'm landed. Everything's backwards for me.
So am I.
That's why you can't catch fish.
We're special. But I'm right-handed when I fish.
You are special. Don't you ever forget it.
My wife lets me know that all the time.
I bet. Man, I need to edit a lot of videos. I need to go finish one that I started with Lauren.
Wait, so what hand do you row with?
What?
What hand do you row with?
Oh. My left hand. Unless it's a bait caster, then I go my right hand.
Right hand.
I always reel with my right hand.
And I cast my left hand.
Okay, so everyone tells me I'm backwards. I row with my right hand, cast with the left. And everyone's like, that's backwards. I'm like,
It is backwards to most people. Most people are the opposite way.
You know, but it's really funny. All the fishing, the years I've been fishing, I never saw anybody use the right hand to reel on a spinning reel. And since I've been on YouTube and watching all these videos, I'm going to say it's a 50-50 thing now.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's become so popular. That friend of mine that comes out from Florida, I
All
laughed at him the first couple years just because he looked so silly reeling it with the other hand. He tried to use my reel, and he was like a spaz out there. He was doing these things. He couldn't hold the rod, and I just laughed at him. It was pretty funny.
I
was using a popping frog one time, and I was doing it with my buddy's reel, and I was reeling left-handed, and then I went to set the hook, and I couldn't set the hook. I can't do it with my left hand or my right arm.
Yeah.
And then, so I had to end up switching arms just to set the hook, and then switching hands back just so I could reel.
I guess I'm kind of ambidextrous. I can do a lot of different things different ways. But
well, I mean,
throwing a baseball, I throw a baseball right-handed.
Yeah.
But I write left-handed.
I bowl and like anything with throwing left-handed, but like golf, hockey, stuff like that, I do right-handed.
So I always laugh at people for setting the hook so hard on bass. And I was watching my video where I caught those fish that I sent you the picture of, Steve. And I was hammering them things. I mean, evidently you hammer them harder than you think you do when you set the hook.
You almost have to. They got a pretty hard mouth.
I don't know. I hooked them things for real. I mean, 2 of them was down in the where the gills all come together in the bottom, that hard part of their mouth. Man, that thing would not come out of there. But then they bleed all over the place.
That video I got coming out tomorrow, that premiere, I was fishing a Senko. It had to be weedless because there was a bunch of tulies under the water about a foot. So you couldn't go with an exposed hook. And I don't know how many fish I lost. I'd get the hook set on them, and I thought it was nice and hard, as hard as I could set the hook, and I'd still, they'd jump and they'd throw the hook. But
yeah,
I mean, I know I lost more than a dozen fish doing that.
It's hard to set the hook on a kayak, though.
It really is.
It's way easier when you're standing up.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt. Everything's easier in a boat than it is in a kayak.
Yeah, that's true. But
I got
a big muskie on that, and I set the hook, and by the time I got the boat over there, I mean, you get a big fish like that, and he gets down the weeds, and you got a fish on here, and you got to paddle. You got to try to paddle and get yourself around the fish that's 20 feet away from you, and by that time, I mean, all hell can break loose. So it was crazy.
I think the hard hook set comes from getting used to saltwater fishing, where you kind of have to set it harder. And then it just becomes muscle memory. Because my buddy that lives in Colorado, the one that I was talking about that just caught a catfish, I was watching him fish, and he catches trout all the time out in Colorado. And he's just like, dude, you can't do that in the ocean. It doesn't work. You got to yank back on it.
But if you use like circle hooks, you don't even need to set the hook. You just reel.
Yeah, that's all. I don't ever really set the hook much unless I know it's a lingcod. And then I do sometimes. But if it's a sea bass, their mouths are so soft that you don't really want to yank very hard. You yank it right out of their mouth.
I don't know. All the years I did the tournament fishing, I always set the hook hard, and it's hard to get that out of your system once you like Bobby was saying, Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off of here. I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out too.
There's only 8 people in here anymore anyway, so sun's just about down now.
8 special people.
That was bright.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Later,
good night.
Coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. Good night, you guys. Good night, everybody in the chat.
In my eyes.
Nice visiting with you. See you. Hope to see you tomorrow night. All right.
Yep.
Bye.
I think I found my.
It's up to you.
Wait,
I said it's up to you.
I was just saying, I think I might have found my ice rod. It's a ugly stick that's on Amazon for $15.
There you go. Should be a good enough one.
I hope
Free
so. I don't know. It's probably on Prime, so maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up
that's
here,
gonna be
we are ripping lips off of bass.
I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm used to catching like drum and stuff like that, and they got real hard mouths.
Yeah.
So you really got to set the hook on them.
Yeah.
And then when I come to freshwater, I'd yank back, and everyone's like, "I got to be so aggressive." I'm like, "That's what I'm used to."
But I think bass you can be, though, because, I mean, you get it in the bottom lip and it's going to hold. You get it in the side. If it's back behind their jaw, it's going to hold for sure. And if you get it in the top, you definitely need to yank it hard to get it up in there because that's just bone. So I don't know. It just, those 4 fish that I caught the other night were a lot bigger than normal in the creek. And it feels so much different than those dinks that just grab it and run. But I was just casting up in the right along the bank in the grass, and the old line would start sinking like it does, and all of a sudden it'd just take off.
Do you just launch from the shore when you launch your kayak? Just launch from the shore?
Yep. This summer I'll probably just wait it in my waders, and that's even nicer because you can turn around and fish upstream if you want. You can do, I mean, there's more options. The only thing is it's not as easy to walk back upstream then. Like in the kayak, I float down and then fish till dark and then kayak back. But I can walk back after dark too in the water, but I could also get my wife to come down and pick me up. It's only about a 2-mile drive from the house to get over there to that bridge. But
I wish I had something like that around me. Closest thing I got is the Chickahominy River, and that drops off to about 80 feet in the center.
Yeah.
So, not walking in that.
No, not walking in it. You could kayak in it.
Yeah.
But yep. I still haven't gotten out after the shad. I need to fill my freezer chuck full with shad so I have plenty of crab bait for during salmon season.
Yeah.
I drop 3 pots usually when we go out for salmon, leave them for 3 or 4 hours, and then come back to them, and they're chuck full of crab.
Yeah, I need to get some extra crab pots. Like I said, I got that little cheap one that it's maybe like 8 by 8. It could probably fit like 4 blue crabs in it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But it's got the fold up side, so when you go to pull it up, you lock it in place.
Yeah.
I just don't get how it's supposed to work. Like, you can't let it sit for too long. They'll just walk away with all the bait.
Yeah. You have to just be there all the time and pull them every 5 minutes. But
that's too much work.
And that's kind of, we have what we call rings, crab rings, which is just a basket that you drop down with bait on top of it and then pull it real fast so they can't swim out over it. I don't like those because you can't let them sit for very long or else your bait disappears. And we also have what they call slip rings, which is a round one that you put the bait inside, the whole side falls down, kind of like you're talking about, but they're built a little different. I know which ones you're talking about. But then when you pull it, that whole side comes up. It's a netting that comes up and locks them all in. But anyway, it's just interesting.
Walmart has just standard crab pots. I'm thinking about getting one. They're only like $30. So
Yeah.
not that I got a boat right now, but I could always
You can
toss it
go
off
off.
here somewhere.
Exactly. I haven't bought a crab pot since I bought those 3 big ones. But I bought those 3 big ones with ropes and floats on them for $125 a piece, and you can't even get those little ones like you see in my videos. Can't even get those with ropes and floats for that.
Right.
You can, but barely. And these things are huge, and they catch so many crabs. It's crazy. But I don't know why they catch so many more. I don't know if it's because of the tunnels, like they have tunnels going into the crab pot.
Right.
Those things are amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's typically what I see here is the ones with tunnels. There's just like a cone to where they can't come back out.
Yeah. Well, this has a trap door, so they push the door open, go in, and it falls back shut. But there's only 2 doors on it, and it's I think it's 42 inches across the top of the pot. But you'll see it in the next crabbing video. We pulled it 3 times.
No.
But
So I need to go watch your video from tonight. I didn't get to see the premiere.
yeah, that's a long one. But
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun that day. But we probably had around 48 was the limit that we could keep till we got all of our crab pots in. We probably had close to 60, 65 keepers.
Oh,
be my
wow.
guess. But
Is it per vessel or per person?
per person. You can have, in Oregon, you can have 3 crab pots, 3, any combination of crabbing gear, you can have 3 per person.
Okay.
Whether it's on a rod, a snare, that kind of thing, or a ring or a trap. You can have 3 per person, and 12 keepers per person. They have to be males, 5 3/4 inches across, right in front of the horns.
Right.
At least. And a lot of them that we were getting were 6 and 6.5. I mean, they were huge. But anyhow, 9 o'clock. Been going for 2 and 23, 2 and 24.
Yeah, I was guessing hop off here, watch your video, and probably crash in the next hour.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I think I'm going to jump off here too. So,
All right,
thanks
man.
for
Take it easy.
Yeah. Thanks for coming up. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to call it a night, and I'll catch you on. I think I'm going to premiere one on Friday night. If I don't see you then, I will probably see you Monday night. Although I'm not sure I'm going to do it live Monday night because I'm going to have family here. So we will see. The next week or 2 is going to be crazy. So, all right. Till next time. Have a good one.